When you watch 3+U, you never know who you're going to see, what you're going to learn, or where we're going to take you. For more than a decade, we've been celebrating life here in the Tennessee Valley, and we love connecting you to your neighbors. So join us weekdays at 11 on Local 3. After all, we can't do 3+U without you.
Accident claims are about how much you keep. Out-of-town lawyers want up to 45% plus expenses. They'd be keeping more than me. Warren and Griffin never gets more. Cha-ching, 5 stars.
Call us at 265-HURT.
That's 265-4878. We are your local law firm.
Hi, I'm Carter Fowler. Don't wait until Black Friday. Our Thanksgiving sale is going on now here at Fowler Brothers Company Home and Patio. Save up to 70% off all month long, plus immediate delivery on all in-stock furniture. Whether you're hosting indoors or out, we've got the best selection of furniture for the holiday season. Gear up for cooler weather with our best selection of fire tables and outdoor heaters. Plus, take advantage of 12 months free financing. This Thanksgiving, make your home the perfect place to gather. Visit us today and don't miss these incredible savings. I-24, 4th Avenue exit.
Think you need a new roof? Think again. 9 out of 10 roofs can be saved by RoofMax at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. I know it's hard to believe. Just scan the QR code on the screen to hear how our customers are raving about RoofMax.
I'm Gary Massey. As someone who grew up on a farm not far from here, I'm proud of my humble roots. It's where I learned to work through the tough times and appreciate what I had. Now at Gary Massey Injury Lawyers, we're helping people through tough times of their own, and we approach every case with the honest values you deserve. If you've been injured, you gotta get a law firm that understands what you're going through. You gotta get Gary. Gary Massey Injury Lawyers, 423-444-8888.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, basketball legend Magic Johnson.
You was going to master this just like you've done everything else in your life.
Wow. Plus, Stranger Things star Caleb McLaughlin.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
Good morning. So nice to have you join us on this beautiful Friday here in the Tennessee Valley. I'm sure you're looking ahead to the weekend, planning lots of fun things. And if you watch our show on a regular basis, you know that always we begin the show on Fridays, in the season anyway, with Melissa Lale from the Chattanooga Market. Usually we're standing up talking. Today we're going to sit down and have a chat.
Yes, I love it. We don't get to do this often.
Well, we have to sit down because there's so much to talk about.
There is, yes.
This is I mean, I guess every month that y'all are in session, so to speak, it's busy for you, but you pack a punch in just the next few weeks because then it's all over.
It is, yes. And we've really this year, some of the bigger events have wound up being here in the last few weeks. Scenic City Wings being one of them. It's not this weekend, but it's the next. And that's a huge event, and that raises money for the food bank. So it's important for people to come to that one because it's all about the food bank. And right now, as we know, they are really needing support.
You know, I'll pause us there for a minute before we talk about this weekend and then the holiday market to come. But when you mentioned the food bank, this is y'all's 25th year.
Yes.
Right, as the market. And for people to remember that this is not just about coming and supporting local artists and farmers, but the market itself that then feeds back in to support the community.
Yes, that's one of our big missions. We do 3 or 4 events. It's ironic because we are actually a nonprofit, but we want to support other nonprofits as well. And so, this is a big one. That's the 16th, Scenic City Wings. So you can see all the scoop about that, the restaurants we have booked on our website. And you just get your tickets there. Or if you're not sure if you can come, you can still support by getting a ticket ahead of time online.
And nothing wrong with the wings that you make on your own backyard grill. I'm sure it's fantastic, but these people, man, they know how to make some fantastic food.
Yeah, there's some great restaurants already signed up, waiting for a few more, so I won't expose the list just yet.
Okay, that's fair.
Next week I will.
So this weekend is Big Band Day.
Yes.
And it's going to be kind of a good day for it because I think it's going to be some crisp fall weather and fun.
Yeah, people really come out for this one. That's Sweet Georgia Sound comes. They play all that swing music, the fun dances that personally I don't know, but a lot of people who really love to put on a show, if you will, because we'll have an area all cleared out so that you can dance.
Yeah.
And it's also our, we do a little Quilts of Valor presentation for Veterans Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and if you don't know about that, it's Quilts of Valor. I believe they're throughout the country, different cities have them, and they present a quilt to veterans, and these are people in the community who have been nominated, and there's actually still time to nominate someone to receive a quilt, I believe, so you can go through our help desk, and that's on our website too.
So when you're there at the market this Sunday, besides hearing Greg Glover,
be
part of
always
Sweet Georgia
yeah.
Sound, then when you go to the, is it more than one quilt?
It's at 1:30, and there are generally several people who will receive this gift.
and they're
it's the
gifted them
quilts
that
are
day.
made from Chattanooga Quilts here in town, and it's a lovely gift. So we have pictures that you can see from last year.
So I mentioned the holiday market. It looks different this year.
It is.
Because there's only one chance for it,
That's right. So I think it's actually going to be really fun. So if we all kind of like things in life, we just adjust and we say, okay, it's going to be different and it's going to be great. So we're doing a 2-day weekend, full Saturday and Sunday on the 22nd and 23rd. So that's the weekend after Thanksgiving.
The weekend before Thanksgiving.
Thank you. The weekend before Thanksgiving.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it's at the Pavilion, and we're opening that holiday market up with Ice on the Landing, the ice skating folks. So that will be their first weekend. They'll be there, of course, the rest of the winter season. But we did it for one day last year, and it went over so well that we decided to expand for a 2-day weekend. The vendors are really excited about it. Same, huge amount of vendors, food trucks, all the things, but plus Ice on the Landing.
I'll be the silver lining in this conversation too. I'll join you in being it.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that so you've got the 2 days, that weekend before Thanksgiving. Melissa always will encourage you to come then and shop for your Thanksgiving table, meal, or hostess gifts. But there's a real comfort in knocking out some of your holiday shopping before December.
Right.
This is your chance to do that.
It is, and for me, I feel like being outside feels festive. Seeing those kids ice skate, or parents ice skate, whoever, and being outside and having either, some hot cocoa or a hot toddy, whatever you like to, just enjoying the chilly weather. And so we won't be at the convention center this year. The convention center had some conflicts. We were disappointed, but this is our kind of turnaround on it. And for folks who have friends or family in Knoxville, or you want to follow us out to Knoxville, we will be in Knoxville at their convention center the first couple weekends of December.
So if you can't make it to our holiday market, the market itself will just be in Knoxville for those same weekends in December. But you want to come out. It's like our own little mini Bryant Park or something in New York. I think that's fun.
I'm actually really excited about our outside holiday market this year.
So here's what you can do. We told you we're sitting down because it was a lot to pack into one conversation. Go to the market and listen to the great music this Sunday for Big Band Day, and then the next weekend is the Scenic City Wings.
That's right.
Right, and then it's time for the holidays, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Love you. Thankful for you, Melissa.
Thank you.
West Jellyknife, over 40,000 square feet packed with over $1 million in inventory. Tools to tiles, we've got it all at prices lower than Lowe's and more cheapo than the Depot. Check out our selection of solid oak and poplar cabinets at prices you won't believe.
Why pay more? Shop local and save big.
Now you can get Zaxby's Asian Sensation flavor on a salad, their famous chicken fingers, or in a giant wrap. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Sauce.
You sauced out. Have an egg roll. The Asian Sensation menu. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. Really. We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. It's not a trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Free fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called yet? Because your internet is forever. But this ad ends now.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Chattanooga Mobility and Lifts offers what you need to stay independent. Rollators, scooters, and cushions.
Mom, the stair lifts.
Our Bruno stair lifts installed by our award-winning installers. Chattanooga Mobility and Lifts let us lift you to independent.
West Jellyknife, over 40,000 square feet packed with over $1 million in inventory. Tools to tiles, we've got it all at prices lower than Lowe's and more cheapo than the Depot. Check out our variety of windows and doors at unbeatable prices.
Why pay more? Shop local and save big.
Every day at your child's school impacts your life and theirs. Count on Local 3 News so you'll know what's going on in our local schools. Holding our school leaders accountable, getting answers for you, making sure our kids get a good, safe education. Local 3 School Patrol, covering the classrooms in your community.
Count on the Local 3 Storm Alert team for accurate forecasts for where you live.
We are so happy this morning because Pepper Raper is here with Rock City. We love her anyway, but when she brings Clumpy's ice cream, it's an even better day. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
So, you know, I do always associate you with Rock City.
Yes.
But Clumpy's and Rock City have this kind of connection as well, so you go hand in hand.
I know. I'm very lucky. I get to work for two of some of the best businesses here in Chattanooga.
Okay, Clumpy's, you said it, is one of the best businesses here in Chattanooga. It is totally Chattanooga's ice cream.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. So we make all of this ice cream but with a small team, only 9 gallons at a time at the base of Lookout Mountain.
Only 9 gallons at a time?
Yes. I like to call it micro batch boutique ice cream. And every bite of the ice cream is actually made by our team. So we do everything from pasteurizing our ice cream base, which is really unusual in the ice cream industry, to any inclusion in the ice cream is baked or cooked or prepared by our team as well.
I learned about this a little bit not long ago, and I thought it was the most amazing thing. So at some point, I want a chance to be inside that Clumpy's kitchen, because you think about all these flavors that you know you've enjoyed over the years, to realize that they're happening in this micro way in your own backyard, but every part of it y'all intentionally manage.
Yes, and when our Clumpy's kitchen team is only about 4 people, and like I said, not only are they making the ice cream base itself, but they're cooking red velvet cake, they're cooking chocolate chip cookies, they're making every jam, every sauce, every swirl.
They're putting the lavender in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the ingredients are actually made with local businesses as well. So Whiskey Caramel Crunch that we have right here is Chattanooga Whiskey Company. Coffee Toffee is made with Velo Coffee.
So you're beginning to name drop a little bit. Part of what you find at Clumpy's too is that some of the flavors are year-round.
Yes.
But y'all have fun with the seasons.
Yes. What is so great about Clumpy's is that you can come in and always get those classic flavors, you know, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, but then our featured flavors drop pretty much seasonally or for special occasions. So for example, right now we've got our fall featured flavors, and we just released some special ones for Halloween, and that was a very, very quick drop. They're already starting to leave the stores because once we make them, then they're gone.
Yeah.
But we're getting excited because the holiday cheer flavors are coming, and those will debut on November 28th.
Okay, so Black Friday, well, Thanksgiving night, right, is the 28th?
I think Thanksgiving is the 27th.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, we'll have a show on the 28th, and that's what I'm thinking of.
And you're so excited for ice cream.
And I'm so excited for ice cream. You know what else I joked with you before we came on the air, that the Clumpy's box is like the Tiffany blue box.
Yes.
You know when you see the red, there's something good inside.
Yes, I love how it says open immediately too.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's ice cream. It's on dry ice, so it's good for 2 days. We ship anywhere in the country, and we also do local delivery for only $5.
So for $5, that's it?
Yes.
So I do think it's a fun gift to give. And you were telling me that in the past, y'all have always thought it was a fun gift to give too. So you would create your own packs for folks to send out.
Yes.
Now you can build your own?
Yes, so that's exciting news. In the past, we've done curated pint packs. So we'll be everything from just the fall flavors or spring flavors to our signatures. And now you can go online and choose whichever flavor you like.
Wow. Okay,
so if you want all strawberry or all whiskey caramel crunch, you can choose.
I got quiet for a minute because I was kind of envisioning my own freezer for just a second, because my younger daughter has really great self-control. And so she can make a little bit of ice cream last a long time. And if I had a collection, a curated group of your ice creams, I'd have them for a long, long time.
Mine have gone quick.
What?
Mine are gone quick. If I get a pine pack, it's probably gone in a week.
I'm opening immediately too. Exactly. Okay, so you mentioned how you also get to work for Rock City.
Yes.
I'm super excited because on my calendar I know that we're coming your way very soon because y'all are getting ready for the Enchanted Garden of Lights.
We are. It's going to be here before we know it. We're opening November 14th.
Wow. I think that's the morning I'm coming up to you.
Yes, opening
when it's
day.
all nice and dark and the lights are at their most beautiful. But every year y'all add new things. Are we going to have anything new this year?
So we are adding snow all along Legacy Lane, which is, with ice cream and cool weather. I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. And then we also will have some singing reindeer this year.
Fun.
Yes, as well as the debut or reintroduction of a new gnome.
I know that I'll talk to y'all about this when I come up and we'll have this conversation as the season goes along, but selfishly, I have family traveling in from out of state this year for Thanksgiving, and so one of the things we're gonna do is, the 10 of us, is to go to Rock City, and I can't remember, should I get my tickets ahead of time?
Absolutely, so they're on sale right now. The earlier you purchase, you get your first chance of times you wanna visit, and typically when you purchase in advance, you get a better price than walking up at the door.
Okay, so thank you. I needed to know that. So the seasonal holiday flavors drop, I want to say that, on November 28th, the day on Black Friday.
And they make great gifts.
And they make great gifts. Act while you can for the fall flavors because then when those new ones come on board, they're gone.
Yes.
But what are the ones that are year-round, do you know?
So your basics like cookies and cream, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. We also have a dairy-free chocolate. Right now we are keeping whiskey caramel crunch on because it's just a favorite.
Why would you not?
People love it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm hungry now. I think we'll have to open immediately, but first let me show you how you can get in touch with the fun that they have going on at Rock City and at Clumpy's. Clumpy's.com, you know it, the different locations around the area where you can go and sit inside, enjoy a great scoop or two of ice cream, but then send across the country to whoever you love. They do make great gifts. Thank you, Pepper.
Thank you.
I asked that billboard lawyer, how much you get for my car wreck? Up to 45% before medical bills. Warren and Griffin got me more cha-ching. 5 stars.
Call us at 265-HURT. That's 265-4878. We are your local law firm.
See the weather as it happens in Chattanooga from the Local 3 Storm Alert Network. Track the skies from above Lookout Mountain to the foot of Missionary Ridge. On air, online, and on the go. Presented by Doug Yates Towing, your heavy-duty towing and recovery professionals.
Does visiting healthcare.gov leave you more confused than ever? If so, let Insurance Advisors take the confusion out of it with an affordable health plan that meets your individual needs. At Insurance Advisors, we make insurance simple.
At FMO, we don't do seasonal blowout sales. We keep prices low all the time on the pieces you actually want and need. Like this 12-foot modular washable sectional for only $14.99. Accent pieces that don't feel like an afterthought, and bedroom furniture that won't wreck your budget. Don't see what you need in store? We'll help you customize it. Easy. Or browse our website for thousands of items. FMO has been my family's business for 30 years. We sell high-quality furniture at low prices with no pressure. See you soon.
Codright Tree Service provides no-impact removal, trimming, and maintenance, which protects your property and landscaping. Fully licensed and insured with over 20 years experience in the Chattanooga area. Call Codright for a free estimate for all your tree care needs.
Years ago, the Good Feet store put me in one of their TV commercials. I wasn't able to do something that I loved because of my foot pain. I wasn't able to go on hikes. I got these arch supports years ago and they're still kicking. They are still really helping and still making such a difference, and I just want to clamber around on these rocks. Bounce around like a little billy goat. That's what I want to do. I'm Moira, and this is my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
So the holiday season is here. Hopefully you have big plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the fun of the season. Nancy Kogar, elder law attorney here in town, joins us because her goal this morning is to help us all keep the peace, avoid difficult conversations, especially, I guess, Nancy, if you're going to be with your parents who are getting older. Maybe you as the adult child see something that they might not be noticing. Is it a problem?
Absolutely. And, and the last thing I want is for you to be rushing to an attorney after the holidays, right?
Right.
So it's something, decline in parents is a difficult thing without saying, but, a lot of times when you go home for the holidays, it's something that's right in front of your face and you see it. But there are things you should do and you shouldn't do.
Okay.
You know, timing is important. Of course, holidays can be stressful just on their own. There's lots of expectations, there's lots of traditions, there's lots of different family members who may have different opinions. So you don't want to bring up difficult topics during that time.
Not on the holiday itself.
Correct. So if there is a discussion, you need to plan for it before or after.
Okay.
And have your parents be aware of it so that you're not, you know, surprising them with anything.
Do you find that it happens, is there a trend where the more difficult conversation is one child to the parent as opposed to siblings over how to handle things?
Well, it's interesting that you say that. I had a conversation with two siblings the other day. One's in Seattle, one's here in Chattanooga, and they're concerned about mom and dad. The one in Seattle is coming home for the holidays. But they have a relationship where they're really working together as a team. And I think that's the key, because they've already approached mom and dad and said, we want to keep you in your house, we want to keep you safe, we want to make sure we can help however we can. They were receptive to that, which ordinarily some parents, older parents, wouldn't be. So they're working as a team, whereas a lot of families, there's a brother who thinks this, a sister who thinks otherwise, and you know, the parents are caught in the middle.
Right.
So that's the last thing you want to do.
Which is so unfair.
Yeah.
To put the parents in the middle.
Yeah.
So if you do have a sibling dynamic, maybe the siblings should kind of have a consensus going into the holiday?
Right, maybe talk to them beforehand. Talk to them about some of your concerns. Ask them about their concerns. Ask them how much they are able to participate. Maybe they won't at all. And, you know, that happens.
It can also be difficult too. You mentioned the Seattle versus here. The sibling who is away might notice changes more so than the sibling who's here.
Yeah, exactly. And it may feel more pressing to the person that's here. These are not things that happen overnight. Long-term care planning needs to be a conversation that starts earlier and is more direct and compassionate and patient, because there's going to be different stages that the family members are at, and the willingness to, you know, they may be afraid they see a decline in themselves, but you need to help them to see, sitting down with someone like me, help them see that this is not taking anything away, it's adding, it's protecting, it's putting things in place so if and when they do need it, it's there.
The long-term care planning probably for a lot of people changes because life will change. So you might, like this example, maybe they'll be in their home for a while, but then they may end up moving into an independent living community or an assisted living community. If they were to, if a family, if a husband and wife moves towns to be near one of their children, do they ever need to change, like who's the executor of the will or power of attorney? Those things shift?
You need to look at those things because there's a practical standpoint and then sometimes there's a legal standpoint. So you're asking someone to serve as your fiduciary who has a duty to you under the law. And at times, that may be more complicated for someone who's out of state.
Right.
So, you know, the things you don't know, I think that's what I'm saying again. The things you don't know really could hurt you or create more crisis in your family than it really need to.
Okay, so, let me ask you this one. Because I'm kind of in this walk. I have a mother who's in her 90s. And so when you're having these meetings with you, a client comes to you, maybe it's a husband and wife and they're 88 years old. And they're trying to figure out who to have do things within their estate. Is it important that the children be part of the conversation so that they can know what their responsibilities would be
at some point?
Taking on?
At some point, because there are other things that get involved. Maybe you have animals. Maybe you want someone to take care of the animals if you can't later on. Maybe they have no idea what your assets are, your finances, where your banking is, how much money you have. These are things they do need to know because you're going to be asking them to help with those things at some point.
Is there any kind of a checklist that people can have, like 5 things that if you are concerned, you should make sure you note before you leave?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you said that. So those are the types of things we talk about, as you know, all the time on the podcast, Boomer Time. Weekly podcast, you can find it on my website, nancykogar.com or YouTube or any of those places. And I am always offering kind of simple, practical resources. I want these things to become more understandable for people because people aren't planning, and that's a problem. That is the biggest problem, and I do not want to see people get in a situation where all they have is, decisions under a crisis.
Right. So maybe the thing to do if you're traveling for the holidays is find out if your parents even have a plan. If you're watching and you are the person who should be thinking about these things, make sure you have that plan.
Yeah.
And then Nancy will always be happy to help you. She will talk to you until the cows come home. And check out her podcast. It does drop weekly. It's called Boomer Time with Nancy Kogar. There's her website and phone number. Thanks.
Thank you.
Put it all on the line with the new visual twist on trivia. The Perfect Line. Weekdays at 3 on Local 3.
After a car crash, how bad of an idea is it to go it alone against the insurance company? It's like smoking at the gas pump bad. But here's a good idea. If you've been hurt in a car crash, you gotta get Gary. 423-444-8888.
What's in your window? Call Window Works of Chattanooga for the look of wood with our exclusive solid frame composite and enjoy the most energy efficient windows made in America. Visit windowworksofchattanooga.com.
Lead, kindly light, amidst the encircling gloom. Lead thou me on.
Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene. One step, enough for me. Lead thou me on.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
When you see a trash truck going down the road, 20 to 30% of that truck is filled with uneaten food. That food could be turned back into nitrogen-rich topsoil. You can put anything organic in our buckets, even meat and dairy, and then twice a year you're getting finished compost back. This compost is all going back into the soil here in the Tennessee Valley. I'm Norm Lavoie with Newterra Compost and TVFCU, sharing the magic.
I'm Seymour.
I'm John Moore.
Questions about Social Security disability?
Call us at 265-HURT.
What's in your window? Call Window Works of Chattanooga for the look of wood with our exclusive solid frame composite and enjoy the most energy efficient windows made in America. Visit windowworksofchattanooga.com.
This is the time of year where we begin to think about all the things that we are thankful for, the blessings in our lives. Well, Builtwell Bank is here. This is Melissa Shaw, Debbie Rayborn. Behind them, kind of new to the area, is Garen Wakefield. He is with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. And as the four of us talked this morning, you are going to find out how the blessings have really flowed at Builtwell Bank to help the community. So good to see you all three.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. We love partnerships here on 3+U. Clearly, Melissa, y'all do at Builtwell. This benefit for the food bank is what, 16 years running?
16 years, yes ma'am.
Y'all pack a punch.
We try real hard. We do.
So you're going to tell us, we talk that once I get them going, they'll tell you why they love Builtwell Bank, but they're trying to be a little bit humble. This isn't about y'all so much as it is your customers, Debbie. Y'all presented a check this morning to the food bank for how much money?
$50,000.
All raised by your customers.
By our customers here in our communities. So our bank has been doing this for 16 years, and we hit a record this year. It's the biggest year we've had.
Okay, Garen, here you are. You moved from Washington State. You've been in town for a year with the food bank for 3 months.
Yes.
Did you have to pinch yourself when you found out this was happening?
Absolutely. This is amazing, incredible, and the timing could not have been better. That check is providing 125,000 meals for people facing hunger.
There might be people listening to your math thinking, wait a minute, he got that wrong. Because for years we've talked about how $1 can provide 4 meals, then it went up to 5 meals. The problem with inflation, now it's $2
for 5 meals. Provides 5 meals, yes.
So that donation means even more.
Yes.
So just when you think that that's as good as it gets, y'all threw more numbers my way, Melissa. This was to benefit the Chattanooga Area Food Bank.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all are, however, in 14 counties. You don't forget about them either.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We actually raised $161,000 through our footprint in Tennessee and North Georgia. and 665,000 cans.
Wow. So you were helping me with the math. The 161,000, 50,000 you've given to the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. The remainder has gone to these smaller but totally local food banks in North Georgia and different parts of Tennessee. Is that right?
Yes, wherever our branches are located, the food banks in those areas are also receiving this money. So it's been really good this year.
You know, Garen, one of the things we hear so often is when you talk about food insecurity, you can't identify who is food insecure. Very often it's the person teaching your kids in school, your next door neighbor, members, customers at your bank, right? Are you seeing that at the food bank as well?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing that I think is surprising to many people is these are people with jobs, sometimes more than one job, trying so hard to make ends meet. But it's very challenging in these times with inflation, et cetera.
I saw a national interview recently, and it was somebody who had gone to get some food. I think it might have been, it doesn't matter what the reason was, but he had gone to get some food. And he said, you know, I've never had this experience in my life, but I'm grateful that I can go.
Exactly.
So you step in when there's a crisis for people and they have nowhere else to turn.
Absolutely.
So for y'all with your employees at the bank, this must mean a lot for them to know that they work for somebody that wants to give back.
That is one of our core values, is that we make a difference in our communities. So our employees embrace it, our customers embrace it. It's amazing what we all do. We have a really good time at the bank participating and helping raise this kind of money and canned goods for those people that need it.
If you are somebody watching, and maybe you are the person for whom some bad times have fallen, if you are connected with your local bank, they can be a resource, right, Debbie? You can go and talk about what you're going through.
Yes, we are very passionate at Built Well about this tailgate palooza that we do. It kicks off the fall, it kicks off football, and it kicks off the community and the needs that are, you know, that arise, especially at this time of year with the food. You know, it is very much a passion of our bank to do this.
Don't you wonder how many people contributed to create $161,000? And if you were part of that and you gave $1,000, great. If you gave $1, look what the collective build is from that, right?
Exactly.
Well, and our tellers every week see these customers, and so they just don't give one time during the month. They will give several times during the month. So every time they come to their window, they will give money. So it's really big.
I know this time of year we're all kind of focused on the holidays. It's a big spending time for all of us. But then before you know it, the new year will be here. Resolutions will be a part of that. Money always at the top of that list. Come to you at Built Well. Find out how you can help people.
Yes. Come see us.
And Garen, I know they mentioned the 600 and something thousand cans of food they got as well, which is so wonderful to receive. At the food bank, as we lead in to Share Your Christmas, do you still like monetary donations where you can because of the buying power?
Absolutely. We have bulk buying power and just all kinds of ways to stretch that dollar to the max. Well, so both are helpful. Canned goods are helpful, and donations go really far.
Well, have fun sharing this donation, and thank y'all for letting us witness it this morning. If you want to learn more about how Built Well can help you, just go to builtwell.bank. There's their phone number as well, and they will be happy to get you started on your financial success. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come be a part of our family tree at Martin Boyd Christian Home, a nonprofit assisted living community. A family makes a house a home, and we value your family like our own. With all-inclusive rates and an experienced care team, you'll feel right at home. Call today to schedule a tour.
Your child could shine as a Local 3 Junior Forecaster. Wednesdays at 5:30 on Local 3 News. If they love the weather and can read on camera, send a video to juniorforecaster@local3news.com. Presented by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm.
Going back to school can be expensive. It's a really big obstacle for a lot of people, including me and my family. But we had the Tennessee Reconnect grant and kind of just took that big hurdle out of the way.
Are you 23 or older? Pick any trade, pick any 2-year program that Chat State offers, get it for free, which was absolutely insane.
It's literally a free opportunity for you just to apply yourself to further your education.
Affordable? Check. Stylish? Check. Quality? Check, check, check. And before we rush into Black Friday like some people, Furniture Row is honoring our veterans. That means every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. Save $200 on our Doctor's Choice hybrid lineup, plus 48 months no interest. And for an extra salute to our heroes in uniform, military and first responders save an extra 5% and no down payment. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Veterans Day sale on now at Furniture Row.
Know a nurse who deserves a special shout out? Nominate them for Nurse of the Month on local3news.com. Then watch Local 3 News at noon and 4 on the first Monday of each month to meet the Nurse of the Month, sponsored by Tennessee Center for Nursing Advancement.
Come be a part of our family tree at Martin Boyd Christian Home, a nonprofit assisted living community. A family makes a house a home, and we value your family like our own. With all-inclusive rates and an experienced care team, you'll feel right at home. Call today to schedule a tour.
Chattanooga Exteriors.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays, including the folks up in Dayton. This is Rachel Marshall. She's here with Main Street Dayton, inviting us all up for their Holiday Stroll on November 13th. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I love the fact that you call it a stroll.
Yes.
Because that implies taking your time, taking it all in.
It's a leisurely shopping event. Mm-hmm.
We've had a chance to go up to downtown Dayton a few times, and it's kind of like Americana to me, Rachel.
Yeah.
The businesses are wonderful, but you get that true kind of window shopping feel.
Yes. Yes, we try to make it as much like a Hallmark movie as we can with all the Christmas lights and just making it a fun, festive place to be.
You mentioned all the Christmas lights.
Yes.
You're doing this in the evening. It begins at 5, runs till 8.
Yes.
So it will have that holiday feel to it.
Yes, definitely. We like to make it very festive. It's our kickoff to the holiday shopping season. We do our tree lighting at 6, so that's always a big fun thing. And then after that, you can just shop and get cider and cocoa and do all the fun things. And I think there's going to be a big guy dressed in red there too.
Oh, maybe a special guest appearance.
Maybe, yeah.
So the tree, that's going to happen at the courthouse, your historic courthouse. Is it a live tree that's always growing there at the courthouse? Do you bring one in?
It's not live. It is a artificial tree, but it looks very, very pretty.
Yeah, and it's on the outside of the lawn?
Yes,
there at
it's
the
on
courthouse?
the front, on the Market Street side of the courthouse. Yep.
Okay, you did mention getting a bite to eat or something to drink. This is probably a time where kids are super excited.
Oh, yeah. My kids are excited for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you're shopping, I mean, you know the Dayton area quite well. A lot of people watching this morning might not live in your area to know what all there is, but you've got a lot of different cute boutiques up there.
We do. We have some boutiques, clothing stores. We've got antique stores. We've got a couple of restaurants. We just opened a new one a few months ago. We have a lot of shopping options. There's an arts and crafts store that sells local knickknacks, but also things to make art with. It's just, there's a lot of different options for all ages.
And it's a reminder, I was actually, before you and I began talking, I was talking to somebody else in the studio, and we found out we have a Rhode Island connection. And we were sharing some stories about that through our husbands, and she was saying one of the things that she loves so about Rhode Island is that they really celebrate local businesses. Almost everything up there feels like a local business. So in this time of year when we're all buying, you tend to think go online, but man, you got to support your local.
Absolutely. That's what Main Street is about, is supporting our local businesses, our downtown businesses. And so this event really is a great way to do that. We really highlight our downtown merchants and just kind of give them a spotlight for the night.
Yeah. So if you do hope to catch a glimpse of the man in red, will he be taking pictures that night, do you think? Or he'll just maybe pop through?
He will. He'll stop and take pictures, but there won't be like a dedicated photo station.
Okay, so no need to sign up ahead of time.
No. You just show
go
up
and enjoy.
Yep.
Are you born and raised in Dayton?
Not born, but mostly raised.
Yeah.
We moved there when I was about 8.
Do you find that, have you watched new people move in?
Oh yeah, there's been a lot
years?
of folks moving in over the last probably about the last 10 years especially. We've had a lot of newbies join us, but they typically enjoy coming to our events, and a lot of times we hear, well, we came here because of all the things that you do. So
yeah. Well, I have talked to some people who either are from the area or they've also transplanted, and one of the things that they talk about loving so is the space. That you can breathe there.
Yes.
The scenery of it, which you won't get so much in the evening, but it's just so pretty.
Yeah.
But the proximity to so many things.
Yep.
You're not, but what, it was a 30-minute drive to get here?
About, yeah.
Not far at all?
Not far, and we're not far from Knoxville either.
Very easy.
Yep.
Is this kind of the way you usher in the holiday season after the 13th? Watch for more things to come?
Yes. Yes, we have one more event coming up in December. December 6th is our Christmas at the Courthouse and Parade. So this is definitely the start of our holiday season. If you go downtown right now, you'll see all the lights that are being hung and getting ready for next week.
Even though it's Main Street, Dayton, your main street is Market Street?
Correct, yes.
Okay. It's a little bit of a brain teaser.
It is.
So all the stores along Market Street and then off of some side streets as well.
Yes.
They'll probably be having some specials that evening for you to take advantage of.
And everybody gets a card that you get stamped at all of the different merchants, and then you turn it into Main Street for prizes.
Oh, very fun.
Yes.
So we'll see you there, 5 o'clock at the, should you begin at the courthouse or does it matter?
You could walk around, get a bite to eat first, head up to the courthouse for the tree lighting at 6, and then do your shopping.
Yep. All in one beautiful spot, mainstreetdayton.org. To learn more, it's their Holiday Stroll, November 13th.
My name is Seisha, and I called Jay and Brent after my car wreck. There was a man coming. He was on his phone, not paying attention, so he just T-boned me. The people at McMahon Law Firm, very patient. The money that I got in my settlement, I was able to start my own business. I would recommend anyone that has been injured to Jay and Brent because they helped me and they can help you too.
Call us. It's just that easy.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call 265-1100.
At American Home Design, we're transforming dated bathrooms into showplaces